This book right here, The Book of Secrets by Osho, has got to be one of the most gangster that I've ever read in my life. Honest to God. I can't put this book down. I mean, there's 1,300 pages in it. And I just can't put it down. I've nearly finished it now. It's took me a good few weeks, but it's just one of them books where every other page you have to just shake your head and look into the distance because of the jewels that it's just dropped, the insights. It's just full of them. Every few paragraphs it's something else. Man, people have told me about this book before. Man, you should get this Book of Secrets by Osho, and yeah, the book's bad and this, that and the other, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it eventually, blah blah blah, and eventually got it, and I was like, wow. Man, I'm so glad I bought it. So glad I bought this book. I can't big it up enough. Let's have a little look inside for you. Some of the contents, if you can see them. It's basically a book of meditations. That's basically what it is. A little bit of water damage there. I think my car's leaking. Yeah, it's a book about meditations based on the ancient tantric text between the god Shiva and his consort. I think her name's Devi. So it's basically it's like a dialogue. She's asking him questions and he's answering her, and at the end of each question, as Osho goes into in detail, he's not actually given a decisive explanation to the ending of it. He's leaving it clear, and he's leaving it clear because, well, I'll let Osho tell you. It's ingenious. It's ingenious. I've got big time respect for Tantra. I've never looked into it before in my life until this book. And I can see now why it was banned. Now it's like, what? Is that a good thing or a bad thing or what? What would you mean? It can't be that good because it was banned. It's hard to explain, man. Oh God, I don't know how to explain it. When you're going through this, you'll realise that it's full of contradictions. And that's the whole point, and that's what makes it so brilliant. A brilliant system. It takes you out of here, as in levels above. You couldn't put this into the general populace. There'd be turmoil, basically. I don't know how else to explain it. You couldn't give everybody this. There needs to be a little bit of levels of wisdom to go through this. When you're going through this, he it tells you about some of the meditations, some of the techniques they're potentially harmful if not used properly, you know. So it's nothing to be played with, essentially, but it's life-changing. This is a life-changing book, no doubt about it. No doubt about it whatsoever. So now, you can pick up this book at any one of the meditations. There's 112. And you can pick up any one of the meditations and play around with them. Which is a pretty silly thing for me to say, as in I've just told you that some of the meditations are dangerous. But when you read through the book, you'll understand what the word play means, as in regard to these meditations, as Osho himself will explain to you in the book. But as for me, I've gone through the whole of the book because I wanted a better understanding of Tantra and what it was. And it's way beyond a few sexual positions. If that's what you think Tantra is, no, that's child's play. That's nothing. Tantra is a deep philosophy from the Indus Valley. This stuff is deep, man. And this 1,300 pages, and it's small text as well, you know. Small text, and it's a big book. And it's just full to the brim of jewels. Like I said, I can't big up this book enough. So I've read through all of it, near enough. Just for the top layer of knowledge to basically just sink in. And then obviously, I'll always keep this book around, because I've tried some of the meditations and they're life-changing. It's all right me talking about it. Get the book. More importantly, do the work. Because like it explains, Tantra's technique is about doing work. It's about experimenting for yourself. And the whole point of 112 is that for all the different personalities in the world, you'll find at least one meditation in here that suits you, in order to get to higher states of consciousness and beyond. It's very subjective. So again, I'm going to stop talking about how the meditations will help you, because only you'll see that for yourself. So it's basically a workbook based on these 112 meditations, this dialogue between the God and the Goddess. Absolutely out of this world, this book is. Can't big it up enough. So yeah, if you're on a particular path, you won't do yourself any harm in purchasing this book. I'll be constantly referring back, trying different meditations, see which one work, see which ones don't. Book of Secrets. Tantra's absolutely gangster, let me tell you. I'm going to have to delve more into this Tantra tradition. Brilliant.